Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Donjo number 1874. This is a cylinder pull, is what this is. And I'm going to remove it from the package here and take a closer look at it. The 1874 is a neat little pull that I like to use in applications where you need to have access on a door with an exit device. Where I like to use it is where you need to have access on a door with an exit device. Client doesn't want any trim, but you say to him, well, do you want to put your key in the cylinder and then pull the door open with the key in the cylinder? No, that doesn't sound like a good idea. Okay, let's put this underneath the door, underneath the head of the cylinder, I should say, between the door and the cylinder. Put your key in there, turn it, and then take a little lip of the pull and go ahead and pull that door open. That's where we use these. Something that's not through bolted at all, something that's not going to present an invitation to somebody who is maybe there to vandalize or possibly break in, things of this nature. So it's a nice little pull that's going to give you that ability. Use it anywhere where there's a cylinder. It could be a mortise lock with maybe a deadbolt function mortise lock. It could be a slam lock that you have on an outswinging door with a night latch on the inside. Maybe a deadbolt on the inside as well. Anywhere you want to get a little handle. Now, there is a link below this video to a document called Template that will allow us to review the dimensional properties. 2-inch wide. Looks like it's just shy on that. Overall height, 3 3/4. I'd say that would be about 3 11/16. Overall projection, it's about 3/4 inch. Okay. Diameter of the hole is 1.25 inches, and that's going to accommodate your mortise cylinders and your rim cylinders, is what that will accommodate. Made of stainless steel. Okay. And a brushed satin finish. There are no screws, meaning there's nothing for someone to get their head onto of a wrench or a tool. Nothing through bolted through the door at all. And would probably, you know, isn't going to give someone something to hook onto or latch onto to yank the door open. So people like that because they don't want to invite that sort of opportunity for possible break-in. Okay. There's also a link below this video. Oh, the thickness we didn't take. They say that it's 10 gauge, and according to that template, they tell us that it's 0.125, eighth of an inch. My caliper says it's 0.107. 0.107 is what my caliper says the thickness of this actually is. Okay. So about the thickness of a residential hinge, actually. There's also a link below this video to a document called Product Catalog that will allow you to review all of the door pulls, push and pull plates from Donjo. And when you search that 1874, you'll certainly find that cylinder pull, and you'll find some sister products to it as well. An interesting product is the 1866 push pull plate. That is a plate that can be used on a door where you need to have the ability to possibly push a door or pull a door open. You might see such a scenario in a hospital application where a door could temporarily swing in the opposite direction. You might be wanting that long rectangular plate with a offset pull on the bottom of it for aesthetic purposes as well, I suppose. That may not be unheard of. You can also, into that plate, do holes. Let's say that you had a application where you were going to install that under the cylinder of a deadbolt. We'd be able to drill that for you and have that look that way. You might see that sort of scenario on a door that's been repurposed, where there was once a push plate and now there needs to be a pull plate, but you've got all these holes or possibly damage on the face of the door. You might also be using that to cover up a change in hardware where you have function holes left over. I suppose there's lots of reasons. That catalog will show you all the push and pull plates from Donjo, ladder poles, storefront style hardware as well. And then finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Donjo products that we sell, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. If you have any questions on the Donjo number 1874 and a 630 finish, or any other Donjo product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.